What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shadowcraft, and today I'm starting off in front of my wizard tower, which has been textured since you last saw it. I've added a lot of moss blocks, which is like the greatest block in the game. It's really, really good for trying to texture builds to make it look old and worn. And then I added some vines and some other variations of stone bricks here and there. So I think it's looking a lot better. I'll have to add some string so the vines don't grow as long because it's kind of bothering me how far down they're growing. But I don't have string because I'm in the end, so not much I'm going to do about that for now. There's a couple main projects I want to work on today in this episode, and the first of those is going to be a moss farm. And the reason I want a moss farm is because it doesn't really cost anything, like any resources or anything, and it's also going to give me moss, which is like I said, the greatest block in the game as of 1.17. It's awesome. I actually really like most of the new 1.17 blocks. Like the calcite is really good. It's way better than diorite. Ugh. And the new deep slate is really awesome too. Another cool looking block is the amethyst block, which is what I used over here in this telescope. Some other news, there's been a couple more builds popping up over here on this in the end. Like we've got whatever this is, Flex using diamond ores. That beacon doesn't even do anything. Jeez. And then, like I said, new update to the telescope. We've been mining some of the Eden pillars just for fun, because it's obviously so much fun. Okay, so I've got all the resources I need, and let's find a place to start building this. And it's not a very pretty farm, so I think I'll build it somewhere not totally in view. I guess I could maybe build a building around it. That might be kind of cool. Maybe I will do that. This next clip doesn't really have any relevance to what I was doing, but I thought it was kind of funny and it happened while I was doing it, so I decided to include it anyway.
What? I just have an Enderman head that has like a really long name. Like it's just like a string of characters. Here, hold this Enderman farm.
Whoa, what the heck is this?
I don't know.
It's someone's. What the heck?
It's like somebody's UEID or something. Can
Yeah,
I see?
look. This person's head.
I can't see the whole thing. No, it's way too long to be UEID.
Hmm. That's weird. Unless it's it was like spawned in with commands.
Some sort of glitch or
Yeah.
German.
Back to the farm now.
Actually gonna mine
Piston,
it.
piston, piston. Glass, glass, glass. Lava, lava, lava. Dust, 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 dust. Hopper clock. Blocks. Trapdoors. Glass. Water logging. Trapdoors. Slab, slab. Dust, dust. If you think about it, it really doesn't make sense that redstone dust can travel between slabs. Dust, dust. Repeater, dust, torch, dust, dust, dust. Chest, hopper. I missed something. What is going on here? What is going on with this hopper clock? What the heck is going on with this actually? Oh, is it? Okay, I understand. Aha. That's what happens when you miss a singular redstone dust. And here it is, how the entire farm works. Moss block. Dispenser. Hoppers. Chest. Dust. Repeater on vortex. And signs. And I believe that is our farm complete. Now I just need to load it up with bone meal and we should be able to start running it. That was really not a very difficult farm to make. That's all the bone meal, and let's turn it on. Okay, well, it's not working, so I missed a singular redstone dust again. Dang, I should really stop doing that. Alright, now for the real official test. And it works! Yes! It is working! This is working. So I'm gonna run a stack of this bone meal about, and we'll see where that gets us. I think this is my favorite farm so far that I've made on this server because it's not relying on spawning mechanics like the Enderman farm or gold farm, and it's more redstone, which is my kind of thing, which everyone would know if they watched my first video. So you all should go do that. Half a stack has been used. Let's check our profits. Oh boy, wow. 16 flowering azalea, 22 azalea, a stack and 25 moss carpet, and a stack and 29 moss block, and 24 seeds. That's pretty good, especially for such a simple farm. It was pretty easy to build.
It's taking a very long time.
Oh, you're getting there though.
Yeah, I am. Do you want to help?
I was about to come over and do that.
Sweet. Mine's so much obsidian. There are things that can truly break a man. Like, once you start, you can't stop.
hmm Otherwise, it'll look really weird.
Like, why is there just one obsidian?
I'll get this one and you can get those 3. Or you could get 2 and I'll come up and mine the last one.
Land on the one block.
Yes, I finally got it. 3rd try. 3rd time's the charm.
End towers, what end towers? Oh my gosh. This is crazy that we've mined 2 of them.
And we mined the biggest one too, I think.
I think there's one that's a little bigger, but
Ah, dang it. I didn't realize you
it,
actually mined the bottom.
oh,
Here, go get some grass. We need to fill this in so it doesn't look ugly.
just grabbed some. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of impressive, right?
Ugh. Now we have 2
It took so
floating in
long.
crystals. Those 3 over there are gonna be a huge pain.
Look at all this obsidian,
Especially,
and my inventory is
oh
like,
my gosh, this obsidian pillar right here is gonna be the worst. We're never gonna ever need obsidian, ever.
worse.
Yeah, what the heck? Look, someone named it Name.
Named what name?
This cow.
Nice.
That is interesting.
We should make uh, an obsidian road to the outer end islands. Do you think that's actually a good idea?
I don't know.
What if we like actually did that?
I don't know.
I mean, that would be a way to put the obsidian to good use.
Alright, I have one other thing planned in this episode, and that's expanding on my wizard tower. So I actually am going to make another separate. It's not going to be a separate building, but it's going to be like another little offshoot on the wizard tower just to, I don't know, it'll look cooler. I got some ideas off of Google. If you're ever stuck for what to do for something in Minecraft, go on Google, look up some pictures. It's really easy to get inspiration, and that's how I got inspiration for this tower. So I'm gonna get going on that. What's up, guys? So it's editing CJ again. Hopefully you won't be seeing too much more of me, but I had more audio issues. Unfortunately, the audio decided to be super quiet and it's not going to work. So I'm again going to be just talking about the clip that's playing. And unfortunately, it was for the entire rest of the video, so that's what I'm gonna spend some time doing. Okay, so let's get started on this next part. We're going to go up here. I've gotten really good at going up to this next part, as you can see by my trident. I've gotten the perfect angle to go through the one black gap. So we're gonna bridge across here, just a couple blocks probably, and we'll make this bridge a little wider, probably 3 blocks wide. That seems about right. I'm gonna make this a kind of circular shape, like a 3 by 3 or 5 by 5 with the corners cut off. Uh, we'll expand the walls upward. Oh, I'm out of stone bricks. Yeah, like I was saying, we'll expand the walls upward. Actually, I don't know how I feel about this shape. Maybe I'll try something different. Let's just take this down. Maybe I can do like 5 on each side with corners. That might be better. That feels a little better, I think. Yeah, it's better. Now let's build the walls up. Oh, out of stone bricks again. I think this might still feel a little too square, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. These things down under the end islands are crazy. Super cool. Also, maybe I'll try out that parkour sometime with the Enderman heads. I'm so good at this. Okay, let's keep building this up. I don't like this. It's too square still. Let's see if I can make it a little more circular. I'm also going to expand downward here so that, well, you'll see how it'll look. Skills. I wanted to expand downward into kind of a cone though, so not too far down. Yeah, like this, maybe. That looks good. And just like the main part of the tower, I'm not going to have it be perfectly, even on all the sides. I don't want it to be symmetrical because I want it to look like it's like a little worn down and chunks are kind of missing out of it, so it gives it more character. That's a little more like it. I'm liking how this is looking. Let's get some iron bars for the bottom. I'll get 2. That's a little more like it. I am gonna need some spruce wood for the roof so that I can make it match with the main part of the tower. So let's start our roof going right here. We'll get some fence posts so it matches kind of what the other one's looking like. And then we can kind of start making the main shape of the roof. Kind of the little wizard hat look here. And I won't make it look exactly like the perfect shape or anything because I still want it to have the same feel as the rest of the tower. We'll get some slabs around the outside to give it a little more variation other than just full blocks. And I'll put some slabs on the inside too, so that it, gives it a little more variation, like I said. Trapdoors in the corners will help to variate it a little more. Is variate a word? Seems like it should be a word. Well, you get what I mean. We're sticking some more slabs up here, like I said I was going to. And that should detail it a little more. That seems about right. That's looking good, except I feel like the roof is a little too square. Maybe we can do something about that then. What we can do is maybe take off some of the spruce slabs and add some trapdoors in the mix, just to round it out a little, I guess. It seems to make sense to me. Maybe put some slabs in the corners to smooth out the transition a little bit. We'll see how this looks after I'm done with this. Now that's more like it. That's a lot better. It's a smoother, more circular roof, which is good. That's what I was going for. So the last thing we need to do is it needs to be textured. Oh, and those blocks need to be removed. We need to texture it just because it's looking very stone bricky right now. Oh, and then the other thing I want to do up here is finish off this bridge because it needs more detail so it actually looks like it's doing something. So I'm gonna put some stairs on the bottom of this bridge so that it looks like it's actually holding something up because at, yeah, even though it's supposed to be like a magical wizard tower and this other part's not really supposed to be here, we want to have it look somewhat reasonable, if you get what I mean. The other thing for this bridge is I need to get some walls in place so people aren't just falling off of it. I wonder what would happen if I made it go all the way around. We'll see what I think about this. I might not like it, so it's possible I'll take it down, but I made a lot of walls, so I might as well put them to use if I end up liking it. Oh yeah, I'm really liking that. I think that was actually one of the things the tower might have been missing, because I think that really added. Maybe I'll put some in that tower, but I don't know. For now, I'll get to texturing it. We can get some stairs in here just to make it a little easier to get up to this floor here. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do with this for now. I have a plan for what I'm going to do eventually, but for now, that's all I'm going to do. I think I'm actually just not going to do anything up there, at least not for now, because I don't really like how any of that's looking. Let's get some of the materials so that we can start texturing it. Obviously, I've got some moss block because, well, I need to put my farm to some use. We'll get some mossy stone bricks up in here, maybe a little cobblestone, a little bit of stone, and I'll get back to you once I'm done with this. That's looking pretty good, I think. Except for, maybe that block needs to go. That's much better. It's crazy how one block can change an entire build, and I regret not taking down this pillar. The other thing I don't like about this is that it kind of feels a little too square at the top. I don't know what to do about it really, but maybe taking away some of these blocks will help. We'll see. I also haven't textured the top half really, so maybe that can help with it a little bit. Is that any better? It's not bad per se, but it's not exactly right still. Maybe we can take away some of these blocks and put stuff on the inside there. Maybe that'll do it a little bit better. Well, that'll texture the top a little bit more, hopefully. Put something in there. It's a little better, but it still feels a little too much with the corners where the fence posts are. So I'm gonna do something about that. Maybe fence posts? Nope, I don't like that. What if we were to do walls here? How would that look compared to fence posts or just full blocks? Okay, I like that a lot better. I think it kind of rounds it off more than when we had blocks, but also like doesn't change how it looks like the fence posts did. I think that's pretty good, and I think it's a really awesome addition to the tower. Maybe we can get some lanterns up in here just to brighten it up a little bit so that it is not spawning too many Endermen because I don't really like Endermen spawning on my roofs. Maybe we can light this one up too, since Endermen are still spawning up there for some reason. Wait, do slabs not let light through anymore? Are you kidding me? Why was I not told of this? Slabs used to let light through, didn't they? At least I thought they used to. The heck? That is very upsetting. I don't know what I'm gonna do up here then. Maybe I could cover it all in slabs, but that's definitely not the most ideal thing. And I could torch spam, but that's also not ideal. Who knows? I need to figure something out at some point, or just let Enderman spawn, which is also not ideal. Maybe I'll put a beacon through the middle. That could work, I guess. Maybe. Probably not. Well, that's pretty disappointing, but I think it's looking pretty good as a whole. With that, I think this is going to end off the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'm pretty happy with how this episode turned out. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. This has been Seajayfour, and I will see you later. Man, these past two episodes have really been a nightmare to edit just because I have to edit in the audio to the video, even though that's not what I'm actually saying. It's been really annoying. I better get it right for the next one, or else I don't know what I'll do.